Today we're going to change out our mailbox. A lot of different reasons why people do it. I'm going to explain to you why I'm changing out mine. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm backing up our driveway. Very long driveway with the boss, and I'm kind of bragging about how good I am at it. And she had backed up the driveway earlier, and I was asking her how she did it. Was she looking in the mirrors? Was she looking in the backup camera? And I'm backing up asking her this as we're backing up. And we have a dumpster over here, and we had a bunch of trash in the back of the truck, and she's like, hey, why don't you back the truck right up to the dumpster so we can just hop in the truck and throw it in there. So as I'm backing up, I'm looking at the dumpster and I'm not looking in my mirrors, and I might have hit the mailbox. So I knocked this thing clean over. I mean, all the way over. It was underneath that mailbox, and I had to get it back in. So I took the part off that I broke and kind of put it back in the hole, and this is what we ended up with. We have the Short King mailbox, and this thing has seen better days. I don't know if there was a flood, why it's got all this barnacle fungus stuff on, I don't know, but this thing's shot. So we're gonna rip this thing out. We're gonna move the mailbox over here because it'll make it a lot easier for me to pull in here with stuff and turn around. With it sitting right there, I don't have as much room, so we'll move it over at the other end. So I've got all the stuff here that we need to put this new mailbox in. I've got a Brightlight Solutions solar mailbox. That's what we're gonna put in. So I have all the little widgets that go with it, the directions, a couple bags of Quikrete, shovel, post digger. I'm really excited for that part. The actual post, the mailbox. And I don't have a hose up here in the front yard, so 2 buckets full of water for the concrete. So we'll start putting this thing together. I am a directions guy. Read the directions. We'll just put it together here on the tailgate as that bird yells at me. And then the best part is we'll start digging a hole once I get it all together. All right, so you get a little bit of a dumpster background. Sorry about that, but I'm trying to get the sun right so you can see this. So there's the bracket that goes in between this post and the main post. Mailbox sits on top, and we have to get this bracket attached. So we've got these little bolts, of course, with an Allen wrench, which is always fun. And we're going to go ahead and put these in. I had this handy dandy little Allen wrench tool. Makes it a lot easier than holding an actual Allen wrench. So we'll see how well this works. Ah, here. Okay, that's on. So let's see what the old directions say next. Secure the mailbox to the arm as shown. It's got a cool little picture. Using 4 mounting bolts, note there are 6 mounting holes in the mailbox. Only use the front 4. Now, Allen spacers are included for mounting mailbox to the arm. It's easier to set all 4 spacers on the arm and then set the mailbox on top with the bolts in place to align. This should be entertaining. Spacers. Bolts. And I might have to set this thing up straight so that I can do this. All right, let's set it up straight. All right, I don't know how they expect you to do this with one hand, but we're gonna give it a shot here. Get my foot up on this thing so it doesn't move. Maybe? Just get a couple of them going here, maybe. Success. All right, got one tight. Too tight. This tool's cool, but it comes apart every once in a while. There we go. All right, one more to go. How about that? You probably can't see the screws, but open at the other end. I can get it open. 4 screws in there. Okay, let's see what the next part is. All right, so the next step is putting the numbers on these white panels. So I have to try to get these things on here evenly, the best that I can. So I've got the numbers here. So I figure I'll just use a good old measuring tape and try to get them all in the same spot. Should be interesting. So give this a whirl here. So let's do. We'll do 1.5 down, 1.5 inches. See if this works. Try to get it centered. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, oh. Still not straight. I have a truck coming by here in a minute, so excuse the noise. My neighbor. All right, I'm going to pause you real quick and we'll get right back to it. We are back. He drove by. So what I'm going to do, I think, is, I still have the back on this one, but I took the back off of this one and I'm just going to put it on top. And I don't know if you could see it in the video, but you can see the number 2 through it. And I'm just going to try to put the next one right over where the old one is. And we'll see if that works. Get these so they're lined up. Yeah, this is going to work. Voila. Oh, I gotta take the, forgot I have to take the back off. Success. And I'll take the back off of this one. One, two, three. Here's another one. There we go. All right, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the numbers, so I'll get those on, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. They're not perfect, but that'll do, donkey. So now that these are done, we have to attach them to the solar thingamajigger. I will pick the best ones for you to be able to see in the front. I think that'll be front, left, right, and back. So here's the top. Got a solar light on it. And this is what we're going to attach all of these address things to. And they go on this glass. And of course, I have to take the backs off of these. Hopefully they'll come off easier. And they're not going to come off easier. And one. One. Two. Pretty. Anyone remember the old Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop commercials with the owl? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop? 1, 2, 3. 3. And I just aged myself with that. Okay. Now, I'm trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. You can. Okay, so center. So glass goes in. That goes. And now I gotta figure out how the hell it attaches. Oh, I see. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Install the address panels, clear windows and window frames into the 4 rectangular holes on the top of the post in the orientation shown. Let's snap securely and then slide the solar unit in. Okay, so we have to put it in this thing. So hold on 1 second. Okay. So these go or how these fit in here. Oh, I see. All right, so they fit nice and tight into this frame, and then you put this in. I guess it says wait for it to snap in. Well, son of a gun. That didn't work. How the hell does this go in? Here we go. There's one. Oh, hi. Okay, I didn't notice this the last time. The camera was going all wonky. Hopefully I can edit all that out and stuff. But I got the front panel in. Hopefully you saw that. If not, I'll show you the side panel once I get that in. So these things just snap into the frame. And you just get angry at it and get it in here. Voila. Now we'll do the right one. Where am I at here? Hey, stay. Okay, last one. It's funny, it says there's 4. But I'm not sure how this one's supposed to go on. We're just gonna leave that one off. The directions show it going on there, but I don't see it. Move on to this. So this is the part that lights up. It needs 1 battery. That's not in there very good. And supposedly it just slides in. Well, there you have it. So that's done. I think okay. That's it for this. Now the fun part, we got to go dig that hole to get this in. I read 41 to 45 inches height for a mailbox. So that's what that's our goal. That's what we're gonna work towards. So let's go over there and start digging. We're gonna take this over and see how tall it is right now to see how much I have to dig down. Okay, the fun part. Hopefully I don't have a heart attack. I really wish I had an auger for my tractor, but I don't. So I don't know if you could see it. You might not be able to in the video, but I just stuck my tape measure where I've got to start digging out. So that's where we're gonna start. I've got to go down about 18 inches or so for it to be at the right level. So we'll just start digging away here and keep testing it once I get down far enough. I'm already hitting some rock, feels like, of course. Nope, missed. Yeah, started off strong. Big old rock. We can get this out. Hold on, I'm gonna go get a shovel. here on that one. There we go. Losing my britches. Getting into some really thick clay here. We're like 15 inches so far, I think. Oh, hitting another rock. We're gonna have to work around that one. Okay, let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, see if this thing will sit here. I forgot to bring a level, and I need some water. So I'm gonna go get a drink of water, run up to the shop, get a level, grab a bag of concrete, and get concrete into this thing. Okay, so I went and got just a little level, just try to get it as level as I can. Bag of concrete, water. Let's go ahead and get the concrete in this thing. I'm gonna put some just to try to get it where it'll stay straight. Try to level it a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put some water in it, and then we'll keep going with the concrete. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think you can just throw it all in there and then just dump water on top, but I'm gonna kind of do it as I go through. So let's do this. How many of y'all get spam calls constantly? That would be me. Put my gloves back on. See how we're looking. Go this way some. Forward. Okay. All right, so that's pretty level. Let's add a little more concrete. Falls all over the place. Check it one more time here. All right, let's add some water to this. Keep checking it, make sure it's level. Wish I could get a hose all the way up here. That's another thing. When we bought this house, there was a hydrant in the middle of the yard. And I was like, yes, I got water up in the yard. The sellers have put that out there as decoration. I think they put it out there so that we would think that there was water. And when we asked the realtors, they said that it was a hydrant to use. but it was just decoration. We just pulled it out of the ground and put it with all the other trash that was in the front yard and took it to the dump. So I don't have any water. It's a big issue with this property, is no water up here, no water down in the lower pastures. So that's something that at some point I'm gonna have to work through, because animals need water. I might be able to pull it out of the creek that's down there, but I have to work through that. We've got a lot of things to work through as far as water. All right, truck's coming, so just give it a minute. Okay, last thing to do, I've already put one cap on, is to put these caps on the ends here. Voila. My new mailbox. We only have one thing left to do. Time to get rid of the Short King. I don't think I did the best job getting this thing in, so shouldn't, yeah, not gonna be that hard to get out. Let's get this thing in the dumpster. Okay, new mailbox is in. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you very much. That was the project for today. We're going to get into something else. I'll look forward to seeing you the next time.